Hello, we're live trying out playing Stardew Valley here in a streaming format. I am messing around with some settings to see what's going on. So let's see here. Now, what name should we use here? That looks kind of dark, so let's add some light. Oh, I think that's it. And I'm not going to do the cheat code things like I normally like to do. I'm going to play this fair and square. So let's see what happens. Now I do have the game set up to where I can see the chat and interact. So if anybody wants to chat, I just cannot see much else of the screen. Actually, I should open that up a little bit. Skip intro because that's not going to make a difference. And let's random. Almost looks like Deku a little bit there. So let's go with that. I think we skipped the intro, so at least I thought I did. So if this is your first time seeing Stardew Valley, we're starting a game brand new. Now I wake up the next day, parsnip seeds, start the journal. And introduce yourself to a bunch of people. You want to come up to the TV, check the weather report. First 2 days is always sunny. Third day is always rainy when you first start the game. So good humor. So you start off. Want to chop some rocks. Slice some stuff. I'm gonna chop some wood. Remember, you start with 15 parsnips, so I'll clear out 15 spots, plant these, and water them. And there's plenty of different ways to play this. I'm going to start off by clearing these out of the way. There's going to be plenty of those elsewhere because they do make really good feed later game. Important thing to do early on as well is clear out some of these trees. You need them for wood, and you can use the wood to make chests, which store a ton of items. I said, you want to get 50 wood to be able to make a chest early on. Now remember, chopping wood and doing all that stuff really takes a toll on your energy bar. So you want to are going to use up a lot of that early on. There are ways to kind of cheat the system, so to speak, when it comes to playing the game, but we're playing this 100% honest this time. No money cheats. And also going around chopping down a lot of these little things here. And the reason it's good to chop those down is because you have a chance to drop mixed seeds, which could give you crops. And the crops are good because then you don't have to buy them. So having the 2 extra, we'll go down here, go 1, 2, plant that and that, water that and that. Now we're going to take a moment to go around the map and see what we can find for goodies. You have a path that leads to the north here. You can find some wild stuff up here all the time. This tree, and that tree are all choppable. Later on, this path opens up and you can get to another area up top there. You got Linus who hangs out up here in his tent. Sometimes you have forgeables up there. There's Linus. We're not going to talk to him just now. That'll open up in a little bit. Doesn't seem like there's anything forgeable up here. This tree are both choppable. I think that one is too. That's locked. Good thing about chopping these down is it does not use any energy. So it's a good way to cheat the system early game. Try to get some free seeds, more money faster. Head back this way to see what we find. A lot of these plants. Not really worth much anything, but it is what it is. Can't use them for food. Don't sell for very much. I'm not really gonna go talking to anybody. Get out of the way. She doesn't like me much for that, but that's okay. Come down here. Here's Haley. That's her favorite flower, so if you talk to her, give her one of those flowers, you'll earn favor with her pretty quick. You can give them 2 gifts a week, 3 if you give them one on their birthday. They're important to find. Fortunately, there's not a lot of them out today. A little bit of food. Only 1 out. Wow, not a whole lot of forageables out. Kind of surprising. Gonna keep looking, see if we find anything. There's something. And do have a full inventory of stuff, but I still gotta go through. Made some of this crap out of the way. Comes to some of this, like a tree like that, you need a stronger axe to knock that down. So I don't know if anybody's actually going to be tuning in. If you do, hello. Say hi in the chat room. And enjoy as I get back to playing a game I haven't played in a long time, honestly. I haven't played Stardew Valley in a while. But it's getting a little on the late side. Come up through this area. And find some free goodies, basically. And what I'll use to the rest of daylight time for, and the rest of my energy, is chop down some trees, clear some more area. And here, I'll check those. That's important, that's important. Those I can use for food. And the fiber away is good for at least 100, or like 1 gold apiece. You can see it's now getting dark out. running out of daylight hours again, so that stuff in there. That in there. Hello, Ross. How are you tonight? We're just playing a little bit of Stardew Valley, wasting some time. Seeing how well the stream comes, so let me know how things are on your end, if it sounds good, if it looks good. Because I haven't really played games in this format before. And if it is going good, I might try this again. Same setup for Twitch and see what happens with that. Only 161 to start, but the real money starts on day 2 when you get your fishing pole. Again, you can come here and you check the weather report, which it's going to rain tomorrow. Always does on day 3. Spirits are happy. And here we water all the plants. To the beach. I do have a couple of things up here that are good for food. It's that yesterday, actually. I chopped these trees down to get some wood. Football can be very tough to understand how and why things happen. Trust me, I am a lifelong Patriots fan, and that goes back to the 80s when they sucked. So I'm not one of your fair weather fans of, just like them because they won Super Bowls. No, I was there when we celebrated touchdowns because they were that bad. So I can understand being drained by a sporting event, as weird as that may sound to some people. Some people may wonder why I went and used all the energy to chop down a chest or chop down wood to make a chest. Because I'm getting ready to go fishing, and fishing you can make a lot of money. In fact, I found fishing to be one of the best ways to make money early game. Also, if you can get through here early enough, you might find stuff like that. I am going to skip the chat. Basically, he tells you he's a fisherman, gives you his old pole because he bought a new one. Welcome to the area being the new dude. And that's that. So take that there. I'm going to eat these to gain a little bit of health back. And now we fish. Now the trick is to keep the fish in this little green bar. As you level up, the green bar gets bigger. When you get that little burper, that little noise there, and I don't know if you can hear the sounds from this or not. But basically, you want to keep the fish in that area until the green bar fills up. Yeah, college football I don't fully understand. I understand NFL football a lot more than college. Um, that being said, the only college football I ever really followed was Syracuse when I lived out there. Now, every now and then a little chest will appear. I usually won't go after that unless I have the bar up pretty high. Because if you don't get the fish, you don't get the chest. There we go. Got the fish. And what we get in the chest? Piece of coal. Put that in there. Rearrange that stuff a little bit. And and I'm preparing for my next convention, which is next weekend. We're going to be heading to Syracuse, speaking of Syracuse area, for Retro Game Con. It's going to be my first time at a gaming convention. They have some really cool guests there, including some voice actors like Sean Chiplock and Christina V, as well as many others. So excited about that. Also, Ross, you definitely want to tune in tomorrow night for our normal Anime-Zing radio show, where we talk about the upcoming fall 2022 anime schedule, which basically started today. I know some of the episodes dropped. I haven't watched anything yet because having many ideas in my head, I wanted to take the time to try this out. I do have the My Anime list pulled up and at the ready for tomorrow night's show. Just got to look and see, because I'm not even sure everything that's going to tickle my fancy to watch. I know of the first 9 shows, there were 2 that were that I was going to watch out of the first 9 that they showed on my anime list. And of course, one of those being Spy Family Season 2. Oh, look, more coal. So, hoping to see something decent outside of that one, and I think there was one other that were in the higher rated stuff. I'm not going to leak Spy Hero or Spy Family or My Hero. I won't spoil My Hero because I'm not watching it. I gave up on My Hero Academia in season 4. Didn't even finish season 4. I just got bored of it. It was like there's too many other shows to watch other than keep wasting my time on this. I did, however, last weekend go through and rewatch one of my guilty pleasure animes in another world with my smartphone. It's just so like mindless but entertaining. And I know it's one of those stupid isekais that most people don't rate very highly, but I just find it, like I said, it's mindless, it's entertainment, it's very generic, very basic, but still enjoyable. Plus, I know it's also getting a second season, so why not refresh myself with everything that went on before the second season shows up? I think sometime in 2023. I hope so, anyway. I also know that Kuma Bear is getting a second season. Bo Fury got pushed back. Before the fish mart closes, we're going to head over here and sell some of these fish. Let's talk to Willie and say, okay, I want that, and that. Gain some nice money from it. And we go back to fishing. Also want to just throw the broken glasses away because we don't need those right now. Yes, I did see that. I have not used live chart. If I'm being honest, I don't think I knew about live chart. May have to check that one out. The herring, 23 energy. Probably gonna continue to fish until about 10 o'clock. Until I run out of energy. The more I fish, the more I level up on fishing. It's kind of like everything. The more I do anything in this game, you can level it up. Plus, like I said, this is a good way to gain money quick early game. Because there's going to be a festival that comes up where you can buy strawberries, and strawberries are a wonderful crop. It'll be a pain in the butt to water them constantly. Because one of the cheats I like to use, I gain a really good sprinkler, so I don't have to worry about watering stuff and can save my energy for everything else. But I'm playing this legit, no cheats, no special tricks. Play it the way it was meant to be played. Now, when it comes to fishing, there's three different areas that you can fish. You have the ocean, you have the river, and you have a lake. You can obviously catch different fish in all of them, and different times of day you can catch different fish. Oh, drink the Jojo Cola, puts us up to 82, down to 74. So every cast uses about 6 to 7 energy, so drinking one of those little energy drink things is the equivalent of about 2 casts. The fishing hut is closed now. It closes, I think, at 4 or 5, and now that it's 6:40, as you can see by the clock up here, 6:50, that he's closed. Didn't mean to throw it that way. But we'll see what we catch over here. A nice little flounder there. Also been a lot of talk I've noticed about some animes getting a second season or a reboot and cast changes because of the Crunchyroll not wanting to cooperate with the Voice Actors Guild, which I can understand both sides of the argument. And I feel bad for the voice actors that aren't coming back as the characters, but at the same time, I can understand Crunchyroll not wanting to work with guilds because I haven't worked with them up to this point, so why start now? You can see here the 13th at the Egg Festival, that's when they have that you're able to actually get the strawberry seeds. I knew it was going to come to me eventually. I'm not going to worry about saving any of the fish just yet. We're going to go and sell everything. Use what little energy we have left. Chopping rocks and wood. Like I said, that doesn't take up any energy. If we got seeds from it. And now we're almost out of energy. We'll come up here, throw all this stuff in here. And the fiber we'll throw away. We'll sell the fiber. Don't go to bed. So level 1 foraging. Can now craft field snacks. I think we leveled up fishing at least once, maybe twice. 482, not too bad between fishing and foraging. We don't have to worry about watering the plants today because it's raining. Check the weather report for tomorrow. So nice and sunny. And good humor. And go do is head down and see if we can pick up those onions. Sometimes it's good to check the trash cans because you never know what you're going to find in those. Eventually, when you collect enough resources, you can build silos and chicken coops and barns and stuff, and raise cows and chickens and goats and pigs and all sorts of good stuff. I cannot believe there are no onions out here. That is surprising. There's almost always. Oh, there is this, though. So it's not completely lost. So today, do some foraging. Try to collect, see if we can get more seeds. Like that. We can get more seeds. That means growing more stuff for free. Which means, and that means it would be 100% profit. That tower there opens up later on. Right now I don't think you can enter. So we're heading back this way. Looks like the stream is good coming through, which is great. Rereading all the chat messages. If you're new watching here, this is our first time actually streaming a game, so welcome. Hope you're enjoying. We're trying some new stuff here. That's the mayor. With him around, he's not going to check his trash can. Here's the local store. It's closed on Wednesdays, but that's okay. That's where you can probably sell most of your stuff, unless you want to work with the JoJo's. Typically, I don't do much with the JoJo Mart. Sell that stuff. Okay, let's start chopping some wood. So I'm going to be, my goal is to try to chop down enough trees to collect 300 wood. And there's a reason for that. And the reason that we're going for the 300 wood is there's a bridge on the beach that it takes 300 wood to complete to get it back together. So that's going to be our goal. A lot of times I'd be fishing to gain more money, but right now I figured focus on this. Also, chopping down trees is a good way of gaining some foraging experience as well, because you gain some stuff by chopping down the trees. Obviously, every chop costs you 20, or costs you 2 energy. Go here. Bring that help me gain a little energy so I can chop another tree down. Even the dandelions give you a little bit of energy. As we come down here, more stuff. They're still going in there for sale. You have to remember that watering takes up a lot of energy as well. So planting a ton of stuff isn't always good right off the bat because it's going to use up a lot of your energy. And this is all part of your farm property that I'm walking on that you start off with. Like I said, I'm going through kind of collecting stuff. I pick up the acorn. Acorns are valuable as well. And let's see how we're going here. Da, 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 da. Running out of energy. And actually, I'm going to take that and that. Let's head back this way. And now with the pine cones, acorns, and maple seeds, we can craft field snacks. Field snacks give you a little bit of energy. Give you a nice little energy boost. You can continue working a little bit more. Actually, we're ahead of that. Over here somewhere that we had one of those pine cones, I thought. There it is. So that gives us another one of these. Another field snack, chop down another tree or two. And we'll keep going. So if you're still here, Ross, what have you got planned for the rest of the weekend? Anything fun? Clean the bathroom and chill. Definitely chill, watch some anime, enjoy some shows. I know you said that you wanted to catch up on a couple of things, so definitely do that. So fortunately, we hit the 300 mark, so when we head to the beach tomorrow, we can bring all that wood, build the bridge, repair the bridge, and go from there. So not much from the forging, but it's okay. We got a lot of stuff done. Got some cleanup done around the building here. Obviously, we have to go and water all the plants. I got these little guys down here wiggling. Those are worms. They signify that there's something in that spot. That's when you take your trusty hoe, walk down, hit it on some clay. That's Pierre trying to sell you stuff. Just throw that there. We'll grab the wood. Granted, you want those backpack upgrades. They work wonders, for sure. Nothing of use there. Let's go check out down over here, see if the onions have come back. That's Shane. He hates everything and everyone. He's kind of a miserable prick. And nothing. Nothing. Oh. Nothing. Easy. So off to the beach we go. Little butterflies. How was Beast Tamer? I saw that one, but wasn't sure if that'd be something I would like or not. Don't spoil a couple of cuckoos. Uh, that's one that I do plan on getting back to. The bridge here, that's where you can use the wood to fix it. Then when you cross it, you can find a lot more of the forageable goods. These usually sell for a decent amount. Plus you can fish off the pier over here. Today I'm gonna toss. Ah, at a bubbly area. That disappeared. Ah, okay. So something I might actually enjoy. Because Banished from the Heroes Party was actually very enjoyable. Here, let's see if he buys this stuff. Oh, he does. So nice. Buy fish tanks now? That's different. Now we're just going to do some fishing. Actually, I should probably go up and buy the bigger bag. So maybe I'll do that. Because that's going to just make it so much easier for carrying the stuff I find and fishing. And there's this guy, we'll just run by him. Up to Pierre's shop here. And I know you need a bean, cauliflower seed. I actually need 2 cauliflower seeds, but we don't have the money to buy 2 of them, so come back through here. I know we're down to 27 bucks. But got stuff we can sell. That's why you check all these areas multiple times. And being able to having the bigger slot, I was able to pick those up even though my inventory technically was full. That there, the cauliflower there, a lot of that, a lot of that. You could fish out of here, but you're not going to catch anything other than a bunch of junk. So it's not really worth it. So we keep heading this way. So I'll probably play for another like 15, 20 minutes or so. And we'll go to, they call it a night. Like I said, tomorrow night we're doing our normal Anime-Zing radio show. It's going to be our fall preview show. Basically, we're going to go run down the list of shows from my anime list, talk about the shows that that we're going to watch, what piques the interest of Darren, Angela, and myself, and trash talk everybody's favorites, basically. And what we always do. Now there are some shows out there that look very meh to me. One that seems kind of interesting that I may check out is that Reincarnated as a Sword, just because, let's be honest, characters look kind of cute, and you have a cat girl, and you can't go wrong with a Nico. I may check that one out. Let's fish up here for a bit. And of course, next Sunday, you don't want to miss out. We have an awesome, awesome show that's going to be coming up. Our guest is going to be Griffin Burns, a very talented voice actor. You can hear him in Genshin Impact. He's done so many cool characters. Really, really awesome guy to talk to. So that's going to be a lot of fun to chat with him. You don't want to miss that one. Coming up on October 16th, we have our friend Dan Flanders from Manic Mart. Dan is a very, very awesome guy to have, and he likes the scary, spooky, freaky stuff. And what better time to have him on than right around Halloween? He has been a staple in October on Anime-Zing Radio, I think, for 3 or 4 years now. So it's always a blast having him on the show. We're going to be doing our Halloween show, our Halloween special, a little bit early on October 23rd. We're going to have Christy Rothrock joining us. And instead of talking much in the way of anime, we're going to be talking more of Halloween, spooky, scary, ghosty type things. Because she loves that stuff like I do. So make for some good conversation and some fun stuff going on there. And she said she might even show up in costume, so I might dress up as well. Who knows? Maybe I'll bust out my Kobayashi cosplay. Maybe not the whole thing, but at least the wig, glasses, shirt, and tie. So could have some fun stuff with that too. So definitely want to check out the shows and see what we have coming up. Lots of good stuff. Like I said, next weekend I'll be leaving my house Friday after work, driving to Syracuse. We'll be spending Saturday at Retro Game Con. Sunday I may just hang around the Syracuse area for a little bit. I used to live out that way. Might visit some of my favorite spots and then head back home a little bit earlier in the day than normal. Okay. Ross is saying that wanted to point out that Banish from the Heroes Party and Beast Tamer start out pretty much the same as each other. So I may check that out here. As you see, this is one of those fun, mindless, relaxing type games where you can just go off to whatever you want, but there's a lot of different elements to it. You've got a lot of different skills that you can work on mastering. You have a lot of friendship / relationship goals that you can reach. There's side quests and things that you can work on. These little bubbles that you see over here. I kind of want to try to cast into them if you can. Because I don't say that you catch stuff faster, but I feel you do. I stood here and max cast it if it... There it is. So with Retro Game Con, I have no idea what to expect. I've never been to a gaming convention, so this could be interesting. It's also going to decide on if we look into press or vending or tabling at gaming conventions in the future, because I know Angela is a frequent worker with PAX East and PAX Unplugged. So there's a good chance we could be looking into going to those in the future. Of course, big plans for AZR stuff as well that we're working on behind the scenes. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. Definitely looking ahead to more fun stuff for 2023 with Anime-Zing Radio. We want to continue to grow the show like we've been growing it. And we thank all the listeners and viewers out there who have continued to support us. Whether you just started watching us recently or you've been with us for years, we really thank you for everything that you do to help us out. Oh boy, more coal. Coal seems to be the thing in all the chests, no matter where they're at. We haven't caught anything but coal. And I know that they have better things in the chest than coal. And first part of Tamer, like first scene, look at the long silver blonde girl in the back that's being quite. I think she has feelings for our main character and regret. This is probably going to be our last cast, and then we're going to head back to the house. So we can sell off all of our expenditures, all of our fish, since it's already 10. And then we will take the northern route here. What I will probably do is we will sell everything that we made today so that you all can see how much money that we earned from our adventures, and then call it there. That way I can go get something to snack on and then watch a little bit of anime before calling it a night. A lot of fish. And that we can put there. And off to bed we go. So we got level 2 foraging. We have a new cooking recipe. Level 2 fishing. And the grand total from fishing and everything, we made 1,500. So we almost earned back the bag. So buying the bag was actually really good for us because we would have had to take more breaks to empty out, having less spots to fill. So we are going to call it there. I hope everybody enjoyed the game. And again, join us tomorrow night as we play, or we don't play, we do our typical Anime-Zing radio show where we review or preview our 2022 fall anime season. Definitely check that out. Have a wonderful night, Ross. I hope everybody out there enjoyed the stream. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the weekend. And we will see you right here again tomorrow night for more Anime-Zing Radio right here on YouTube.